What do you think's going on with the market? Any reasons why you think the marijuana sector has been declining since legalization? So usually there's a stock market crash every 10 years. And what do you think about this year? Are we overdue for a market crash within the next couple years? Why or why not? So speaking of these stocks, what are your top 3 stocks that you're looking at for the next month, for the month of November? How about some predictions? Let's do some short-term predictions. What do you think is going to happen within the next week? We're going to see a green week, a red week?
Well, before we get started, I would like to ask you guys to please give me a like. It really helps my channel and it will push me to make more videos. So let's try to get this video to 100 likes.
What's going on, guys? It's Investing Hustler here, and today I have a very special guest. I have RichTVLive right here. So Rich, why don't you introduce yourself?
What's up, guys? How you doing, Investing Hustler, man? Listen, this is your boy Rich here on behalf of RichTVLive, and yes, that is me in the back. I was on Caribbean Life in the Cayman Islands, HGTV, it's true. And yeah, man, we're just here to talk about the markets, man. You know, we're always looking at the markets, and you're always looking at the markets. So let's talk markets.
Yeah, why don't you tell the audience about yourself, like how you got started, how long ago did you start your YouTube journey, investing, etc. What do we need to know about you?
Well, I've been investing since I was 21. I started by investing in Nortel Networks through a financial advisor, lost all my money, decided at that point in time I'm not going to use a financial advisor ever again, and I decided trading myself. I started investing in real estate, which I've done very well with real estate. I invested in stocks, and recently I've been getting into cryptocurrencies. And I started my YouTube channel in December of 2016. So I am almost 2 years now on YouTube, and started talking about cannabis stocks in January of 2017. And I started first talking about Canopy Growth, Aurora Cannabis, Afria, Organogram in 2017. Those were 4 of my first 4 picks. Yeah. And I talked about the HMMJ ETF. I was the first to talk about that, and I formulated the Fab 5, which kind of is legendary because all of them have gone up hundreds, if not thousands of %. And yeah, the rest is history, man.
The rest is history. All right, so I have a couple questions to ask you. So the first question is, what do you think's going on with the market? Any reasons why you think the marijuana sector has been declining since legalization?
Yeah, I think that if you look at the charts, you'll see that everything has been on a steady climb. Yep. And I predicted that there would be a crash and a correction like there was last year. Last year it happened in January 9th, 2018 was the crash. This year actually, but it was kind of like at the end of last year of the run. So this year I was predicting it was going to happen around December 25th to January 9th again. So far it looks as though it's happened early. It looks as though we've had it pretty much the first couple of days before legalization.
Yeah.
And then legalization day, we've had an epic crash. We've seen everything decline like 20, 30, 40%. Some things even more. Mm-hmm. So if you look at Canopy Growth, you will still see it's up dramatically this year.
Yeah.
If you look at Aurora Cannabis, it's still up. If you look at Afria, it's still up. They're all up. So what do I believe is going to happen? I think they can go lower. I do. I believe they can go lower, especially the bigger ones. Some of the smaller LPs, like Oxley, for example, like Vivo, like the Green Organic Dutchman, they're all at 52-week lows pretty much, and they're back to their IPO levels. So I've been buying some of these because I believe they're at the bottom and they can't really go much lower. So I believe they're going to go up, and I believe we're going to have a resurrection here pretty soon. That's my opinion.
So do you think the smaller caps will go back up and the larger caps might continue to decline, or?
That's kind of what I'm thinking, because if I look at the Green Organic Dutchman, they're at a 52-week low. They're at their IPO level. Yep. Who's going to sell lower than what they got in, except for the people that want to panic sell? And the Green Organic Dutchman has $355 million in the bank. You okay, man?
I just choked on water.
It's all good. It's all good. So yeah, so the Green Organic Dutchman has $355 million in the bank. So yeah. I mean, to me, follow the money. $355 million in the bank tells me that they got money to go and acquire their growth.
Yeah.
So I believe that they're at a bottom, and I believe they will go up. But I think some of the higher LPs I'm worried about. Companies like Tilray, companies like Canopy Growth, even companies like Aurora, they've all had a big run since August. If you look at their charts, they've all been up since August.
Yep.
I believe they can decline. I also believe they could go back up. So, it's hard to tell. I am investing. I have been buying Huge. I have been buying Leafy Health. I've been buying the Green Organic Dutchman. I've been buying Canopy Rivers and Australis Capital. So I bought those 5 this week, and we're going to see what happens. I believe they're going to go up.
And those are all small cap stocks, so a lot of.
Yeah, I'm not looking to buy Tilray at $100. I'm not looking to buy Canopy Growth. I've already bought those. I'm not looking to buy even Aurora. Like, I bought Aurora much lower. I sold it at 13. Everybody in my community knows I sold at 13.
Yeah.
So right now that looks like a smart move, obviously. So if it goes back down to 5, I'll definitely load up again.
So you won't be buying Aurora unless it goes to 5?
It was at 5 in August. So yeah, like I want to see how low it goes. I got an appetite to buy things in the red and buy them low. I think it could go lower. We'll see. I hope it goes up, but I don't know. Like, I don't control markets, guys.
Yeah, they're so unpredictable.
The volatility is what I love about them. I love the fact that there's volatility. That's what makes us rich. But you got to learn how to buy in the red, sell in the green.
Yeah, as long as you're not a bag holder, you can use volatility to your favor. So moving on to the next question. So usually there's a stock market crash every 10 years. And what do you think about this year? Are we overdue for a market crash within the next couple of years? Why or why not?
I think it's already happening.
It's already happening? This is it?
Yeah, I think it's obvious. TSX is at yearly low. The Dow's back to the yearly low. The S&P 500 is back to the yearly low. The NASDAQ is back to the yearly low. Like, everything's going down. So we've had a huge explosion in the markets.
Yep.
Donald Trump has come into power, and it's been huge for the markets. And ever since he's come into power, since November of last year, and the markets have been exploding. The cannabis market has been exploding. The tech sector has been exploding. Everything's been up. So yeah, we're in it. We're in it right now. I think it's obvious. I mean, everything is down.
And how does RichTVLive prepare for a market crash?
Well, when they're crying, I'm buying. So I'm going to keep buying. For me, I like to buy when things are in a crash. So for me, these are the opportunities that we wait for. I'm going to continue to buy. And I'm going to be buying real estate. If markets crash here in Canada, I'll be buying real estate.
Yep.
And as long as the markets are high, I will be selling. Won't be buying, I'll be selling. And and when they're down, I'll be buying. That's what I do.
Can't lose with that strategy. You can't lose.
Yeah, I mean, that's just, I've been waiting for this. And even in the housing sector in Canada, ridiculous. So I'm looking to be selling assets right now. And I believe that there will be a correction. There has to be. So, corrections are cyclical, like you said. And 2007, 2008, well, we're in 2018. So like you said, we're about due. I think it's happening.
So you think it could continue to get worse, or you think we've seen like the worst of it already?
I think it could continue to get worse.
All right. That doesn't sound too good, but you heard it here first. RichTVLive. All right. So
like I said, I hope it doesn't.
Yeah.
I don't want it to, but I believe it can, because there's a lot of fear right now, and we're going into Christmas. People are scared. They're going to pull their money out because they need money for Christmas. I mean, it's just simple, basic, like fundamentals of like investing. Like investors, they panic, right? And when you go into Christmas, 2 things are going to happen. Either going to go up or it's going to go down. And right now, things are going down. So
last Christmas, all these stocks declined. So we might see the same thing again this year. But it did create a nice funding.
They need money, right, for their holiday presents.
Yeah,
right?
Exactly. So would you recommend people to just hold on to their stocks, or are we even allowed to recommend that?
Well, remember, RichTVLive is strictly for education and entertainment purposes. We're not licensed advisors. Always do your due diligence. Always do your research before you invest in anything that we talk about here on RichTVLive. Now, I do not like to sell for an L.
Yeah.
The only time I'll ever sell for an L is if I really need the money. So let's say I have 10 stocks and I need the money and I don't really want to sell for an L, but I have to. I'll sell like 10% of 10 different stocks. That's the way I'll do it. I'll just sell a little bit here, a little bit there if I need the money. I don't like to sell for an L. I'd rather wait, buy low, sell high, be patient, and buy in the red, sell in the green, because eventually these stocks are very forgiving. And if you look at their history, they go down and they go up, and they go down and they go up, and they go down and they go up. And they're very forgiving. So show me a stock, like look at Canopy Growth's chart. I mean, it hasn't gone down over the last 2 to 3 years. It's just gone up. Look at Aurora Cannabis's chart over the last 2-3 years. It's just gone up. Look at Ianthus's chart over the last 2 to 3 years. It's just gone up. I mean, there's quite a lot of success stories in this industry. Tilray is another example of that. It has only gone up. Yeah, it's come back down from 300, from 200, but you had to think it was going to come back down. Started at $20. So you got to be, when you're investing, you got to think about protecting your money. And I'd rather buy the cheaper LPs because I'm in the long game here, because I'm in the industry. We're in the game. We're not just investing in these stocks. We're working with these companies. We're in the CBD game. We're in the hemp game. We're in the cannabis sector. If you want to work with the licensed LP, we got licensed LPs. You can work with the licensed LP. We got licensed LPs that we're working with globally. So, yeah, we're doing, I'm not just in the short game to just day trade these stocks and be done with them. I want to be a part of this game for a long time, for the next 20 years.
So speaking of these stocks, what are your top 3 stocks that you're looking at for the next month, for the month of November? Your top 3 stocks, whether it's marijuana, tech, or whatever it is.
T-God, the Green Organic Dutchman, which I just bought. Saniva, I haven't bought it yet, but I really want to buy it. It's only got 36 million shares issued and outstanding, which is really tight. They're the Canopy of California, currently trading at $4.80, been as high as 17. I think that it's gonna explode. I gotta pick up some this week. T-God's got 355 million in the bank. It's around a 52-week low, back to its IPO levels. I love it. And Canopy Rivers, it's Canopy 2.0. If you missed out on Canopy the first time, I just bought myself 1,000 shares. I see that baby one day going to $50. If it goes to $50, Canopy's got the blueprints. Why can't they do the same thing with Canopy Rivers? If they take that to $50 one day, my $4,000 investment will be worth 50 G's. I'll do that all day long.
Why not?
All day long.
So you mentioned 2 other companies besides T-God. What were they again?
Saniva.
What's their ticker symbol? And can you tell me a bit about those companies, about this company?
Yeah, SNNVF.
Okay.
Saniva in America, SNN in Canada. They've only got 36 million shares issued outstanding. They are considered the Canopy of California. They're in Canada and in Cali. I just think it's going to explode. So I love it. And I've been watching it. I've already made money on it. It's near the bottom. So yeah, I'm watching Saniva. It's fully on full alert for me. So Saniva, Green Organic Dutchman, and Canopy Rivers, RIV in Canada. I think it's just a beast. And I think it has so much potential. And I love them. So yeah, I follow the money, and Canopy Growth has been a huge success. Canopy Rivers will be a huge success.
All right. You heard it here first. And T-God, what's their market cap right now? Do you know? I think is it still in the billions? Is it still 1 billion, or is it below that?
It's around there. It's around there because they got about 200 million shares. They're priced at 480, so it's right around $1 billion.
Yeah, and you don't think a $1 billion market cap for T-God's overvalued still, or do you think that's a good price for T-God?
They got 355 million in the bank, man. That's a lot of money.
And how'd they get that, from sales or?
Well, no, just selling stock.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah, no, I'm invested into T-God as well, but right now I'm sitting at a loss. I'm probably gonna start averaging down, as we'll see how low T-God goes. But yeah.
Yeah, I think T-God's a safe bet right now at these prices.
Yeah,
really do. I think it's a safe bet right now at these prices. To me, it's a safe haven. It's a really good company. I think that they're going to do some big things globally. They're focused globally, and companies that are focused globally. That reminds me of Canopy Growth. It reminds me of Aurora Cannabis. Yeah. And you guys have been under some selling pressure from Aurora Cannabis. I think they're going to be fine. I think they're going to do very well.
Yeah, I think that's the main reason why T-God's been declining like crazy, mostly because Aurora decided to back out of their deal.
Hey, well, Aurora's smart. They bought the stock in the red and they sold in the green, right? They're buying when the company was pre-IPO and they're selling for a profit. Isn't that what every investor does?
Yeah.
They're showing their shareholders revenue.
Exactly. No, that was definitely a good move for Aurora. Okay, so how about some predictions? Let's do some short-term predictions. What do you think is going to happen within the next week? We're going to see a green week, a red week. Obviously, no one knows, but what's your prediction going to be for next week? And then we'll do some long-term predictions after that.
Man, I'm hoping for a green week. We've been getting brutally like destroyed.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping for a green week, to be honest with you. Selfishly, I think it might go down more just because the market's so beaten down.
Yeah.
And it's the end of the month, so there's not a lot of good signs there. But I'm gonna be a positive guy always. So I'm gonna predict it's gonna be green.
So if it's green, you're gonna be selling, and if it's red, you're gonna be buying.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, because I was buying on Friday in the red, so I will be publicly selling all of those positions if they go green. Absolutely. Absolutely.
And if you're selling, you're going to announce that all on your channel. All your viewers will get to see.
Yes.
So that's a good reason to subscribe to RichTVLive.
Yes. I like to try to show people my in and outs, my strategies, and show them my in and out of trades so they can see exactly how I get in and get out of trades, have no motion, take the money and run. And I think that I've got 5 good positions on Friday that can all go up. And they were already up on Friday, but only about 3.5%. My Alifia and huge positions were up about 3.5%. So I was up about $300, $400 for the day. I didn't take it. They finished kind of even. Then I bought those other 3 positions, Canopy Rivers, Australis, and T-God. So I think all 5 are going to be in the green this week, and I think I'll be happy to turn a couple grand off those 5 investments this week.
That'll be nice.
And show people how I did it, right? So we'll see, but that's kind of my strategy. And then from there, I'm going to be looking to turn some of those profits into Saniva. Because I think Saniva can easily go to $10.
And what are they at right now? What's their stock share?
It's at $4.80 last time I looked.
So you'd be more than doubling your money.
Right.
And how about some long-term predictions? 2019, 2010. What do you think is going to happen with the marijuana sector? Mostly Aurora. What do you think will happen with Aurora? People love to hear about Aurora.
I think Aurora Cannabis has always been my number 1. So I think Aurora is going to just keep growing, keep being the monster that they are. I fully intend to see Aurora consistently grow their revenue, which they have quarter over quarter. So yeah, I fully see Aurora just continuously growing.
Well,
I see.
Just a wild guess. Share prices. What do you think they're going to be at?
I think they're going to break their 52-week highs.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Aurora
goes like this.
Yeah.
But eventually, it just goes like this. So you'll see it's traded at $15 this year. It came back down to $5. Then it just recently went back to 15. Now we're back to 9. Aurora does that. So if it goes back down to 5, load up and watch it go back up to 15 again. I mean, that's just the game, man.
Yeah.
That's why I love this industry.
Yeah.
The volatility. I love the volatility.
You just got to learn to jump in and learn when to get off. Because the bag holders, they get burned.
Why would you hold bags? Look at the charts. Look at the charts.
Yeah. Well, a lot of people are long-term for the marijuana sector. So I guess that's why they're holding on.
Yeah. I mean, look at the charts. The charts say that if you look long-term, you will win.
Yeah. Exactly.
So why would you short-term trade these stocks if you don't have to? I'm short-term trading these stocks because of my show.
Yeah.
That's the only reason why I'm short-term trading. Otherwise, I don't short-term trade. I just sit on them. Mm-hmm. But I'm just doing it for entertainment purposes, straight up.
Yeah. Well, as long as you're making money, it's working.
And I can show people how to make money, and I can show them how to do it within a few days, right? I don't really day trade, but I'll do it for the platform. I'll do it to educate the public. I'll do it to show people how to do it because it's not hard to do it.
No.
But, I would rather not because I'd rather be chilling on the beach,
Exactly.
Selling, CBDs and hemp products with one of my licensed LPs, and talking about stocks and just taking the long-term route, because I believe in a lot of these companies long-term. And I believe that with our community and the power of the people, we will find the winners, and we'll find them at the bottom, and we'll be able to sell them at the top, and just rinse, repeat. Just like I did with Aurora Cannabis. I sold them at $13 and now they're at $9. And I did that publicly.
That's good. Well, the best thing also about that is you can do it from anywhere. You could do it from home. You could go on vacation, bring your laptop with you, be day trading and making money anywhere in the world.
The laptop lifestyle, buddy. It's the laptop lifestyle.
Amazing. Maybe let people know how they can contact you. You got an email, you got a YouTube, Instagram. Let them know.
Follow me everywhere. Go to www.RichTVLive.com. Subscribe. If you're not winning, you're not watching. This is your boy Rich with Investing Hustler, and we're out. Peace.
Take it easy. Also, don't forget to follow me, Investing Hustler. I got a YouTube. I got an Instagram. And also, I got a Gmail, investinghustler@gmail.com. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give us a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe to us, guys. We'll see you guys next time. And this was a very fun interview. Hopefully, we'll be doing this again, Rich.
All right, my friend.
All right, have a good one, guys. Hopefully a green week next week.
Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave me a like. And if you're not subscribed yet, don't forget to hit that notification bell and smash that subscribe button. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye-bye.